This message is sponsored by Raycon. Tonight's video is all about magic, and Raycon's bone conduction headphones feel a little bit like real-life magic by providing sound through vibrations in your bones instead of actually putting something in your ear. I'm currently refreshing and repainting a room in my home, and since I sadly do not possess magic to make it happen instantly, the bone conduction headphones with their 13-hour battery life have been my companion. Conveniently, they're also sweat and waterproof, so they have no problem handling manual labor, like the back and forth, up and down, and occasional ladder climbing here. And while I have to be careful to make sure I don't slip and fall off the ladder, I don't have to worry about these guys, since they have a no-bud fit that doesn't slip. The bone conduction headphones are perfect for refreshing your routine this spring. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/musingmirabc to get 20% off. And thanks Raycon for sponsoring. No, unless you're here to pay me an exorbitant amount of money, the office hours are closed. I said... Oh! But you are actually. Well, not you. Your organization. You are, yes. You're the one they can't figure out, right? Yes, alright, well, good. Sit. Yes, we should be able to get you all sorted quite quickly. Well, it shouldn't take above an hour. Probably less than, actually. Well, of course I'm confident in that, do they not? Oh. They did that again, did they? It's not the first time they've sent someone to me, but... I mean, it is rare. I do cost a lot. They didn't quite tell you who they sent you to. No. For some reason they're worried it will, affect the end results. I've assured them that's not the case, but... Oh, now's the part where you want me to explain to you who I am. Well, you see, my main ability is I can sense lies. Falsehoods. Like a shimmering wave, pattern, a colour. It's not really anything others are familiar with, so it's hard to describe, but that's me. It's quite a useful skill, really. No, the falsehoods don't have to be intentional, which is why I'm so good at this. You see, for this, sometimes people lie to themselves, wanting a different result than they should truly be getting. That wouldn't be you, would it? No. No, I wager you're just a complicated little sweetheart. Don't worry. We'll uncomplicate you very quickly. So if I have the correct file, it was Herald, Weaver, Veilwalker, or Invoker that you technically had specialities in, right? Okay. That's good to know. Just getting a general sense of your neutral position here. Are you familiar with these classes? And, what can you tell me about them? yes and no. Well, I suppose I won't waste any time beating around the bush. Have they shown you the wands? Well, allow me to be the first then. No, I actually don't have these in any particular order. I figured it'd be more fun for the two of us if we just kind of figured it out together. Bit dusty, I have to admit. I apologize. You see, I keep them here, but I don't use them. No, I don't have abilities with them at all. Oh. Try not to drop my box. No, forget it. Drop it we shall. A little dusty in here too. Harold. I always do try to be careful with them. You know, on safety and all that. Never point it at a target you don't intend to. Something, depending on the wand. Alright. Herald it is then. I don't sense anything off of you. Do you mind if I just... I have a small bit of skill with each of them, but only enough for me to do my job. I will get in your head a little bit, I apologize. I hope you don't find it too uncomfortable. Warm breath, light, renewal, the steady knitting of unseen threads, a bloom of dawn beneath the skin, the soft insistence of life's return, the steady knitting, the steady knitting threads of unseen threads, a bloom of dawn, a bloom of dawn, beneath the soft, beneath the soft insistence of life's return. All right. Oh yes, I'm sensing all of the magic shifting around you as I suppose you call it activate. Each one, again, my magic is a little bit less wand heavy and more heavy. Did you feel any certain way regarding that one? No, I'm afraid me watching the field around you. Oh, you're fully aware that I can tell if you're lying to me. Doesn't get more comfortable. But it's not too bad, right? On to the next, then. Let's see. Any feeling off of the unopened box? Pity. Sometimes I can tell just from that, and then we could all go home. Ah, Weaver. I must admit, I do find the wand to be particularly beautiful. The vines wrapping their way around it. You know, I have seen weavers using it actually to shoot their own vines around, and some of them make these come alive. It's quite a spectacle. Yes. But that's not why you're here. Alright. You ready for round 2? Let's show off a little bit. I'll use my left hand. Ancient, reverent, deep, unyielding. The root and rain that splits the stone. The pulse buried deep beneath all things. Patience and hunger intertwined as one. The root, and the rain, and rain, and rain, and rain, that split, and rain, that split the stone, the stone, the pole, the pole, buried deep, beneath, patient, and hunger, Alright then. I'll be honest, didn't spark much. I mean, it did spark, that's why it's confusing for the others, but sometimes it just reacts right away for me. Nothing on your end either. A pity. I do love a good weaver. Mostly because I have trouble growing my own flowers, and they're quite helpful. Don't tell them I said that. I think we could safely mark weaver off the list, but I do have a few questions to ask you at the end, but I will hold off any sort of judgment until we get to those. Alright, on to the next. Even I can sense who's in here. It was quite unlike the others on your list. I mean, you had, abilities with radiance, and summoning, and mending. And then you had something most would use a little more sinister. It's
It's not inherently sinister, it's just Veil Walker. You see, most think an ability that prides itself on its illusionary prowess, an ability to fold steps between the world. That's a little tricky, but regardless, test you thought we shall. Besides, it's not just good for bad things. I mean, besides the obvious potential espionage, spy work, and political, they could be really good for children's birthday parties. You know, with the illusions and such. You ready? Good. You're getting used to it now.
Memory. Loss. Shadow. Transformation. The hushed breath in the darkness. A doorway folded into the shadows. A whisper on the back of the neck. The hush, the hush, the hush, the hush, the hush, breath in the dark, breath in the dark, breath in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, doorway, doorway, into the shadow, into the shadow, into the shadow, on the back, on the back of the neck, of the neck, of the neck. Memory, 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 law, shadow, 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 transformation. A whisper, on the back of the neck, of the neck, of the neck.
Maybe you are a little trickier than I thought. No matter. On to the next. Yes, I would prefer it if you didn't go shouting about the town that I have a Veil Walker wand in my residence. You know people. And that leaves... No mistaking this one. Brimming with anticipation, this one. Always so eager to get out of the box. The invoker. I'm not going to attempt showing off with this one since I don't have a speciality in it. I know better than to attempt to control it with anything but my best. All right, you settle down. Insistence, anger, claim, arrival, the daring to knock before the doorway exists, a command altering the lattice of time, the answer where there was once only absence. The daring to knock before the doorway, before the command, altering the lattice of time, the answer, where there was one, the daring to knock, before the doorway, a command, altering the lattice of time, the answer, where there was once, insistence, anger, claim, arrival. All right then. Well, how do you feel after that? Interesting. Do you have any hunches yet? Sure. Well, that's part one. Have you done? What do you say we get to know each other a little better? I hope you're comfortable. Take a deep breath for me. Good. What would you say your decisions are most guided by? Yes, I'll be studying you after every question. Get used to it. You discover an ancient sealed door. What do you do? I see. If your magic had a cost, what do you think it would be? Most people aren't so forthright with that one. What ability that we've spoken of do you view as the most powerful? Close your eyes. Can you gather your magic close to you? Tell me how it feels. Does it expand? Contract? Do you feel it on your skin like dew? Do you feel your feet sinking deeper into the earth beneath you? Does it pulse, brimming with energy waiting to be used? Does it wrap itself around you like smooth silk? Does it kiss your skin with the radiance of the sun? Is it gentle and soft in response to the ask? Or is it unruly, unyielding, in need of a master? You may open. If someone were to fear you, what should their reason be?
We have a lie.
That is only a matter of time. No one answers that, honestly. Never. How would you like to be known after you're gone? All right then. Your name has been stolen by a fae. What do you do? I apologize. That is the most on-brand answer I think you could give. And finally, when you call into the silence, the stillness, the unknown, what answers you? Very good. Not too long at all, was it? Of course I know which type you are. What do you take me for? One moment, please. I need a dramatic reveal, don't I? Do you know which one? I'm quite confident in this one. Congratulations, invoker. Go summon the stars.